Hello there. It's good to have you join us on this week's episode of Energy and You. We report happenings around Nigeria's energy sector with a focus on the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited. I'm Erusa Igumbo. Today we bring you details of NNPC Limited's remarkable outing at the just concluded 2023 Abu Dhabi International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference, Adek. And on the sidelines of the Abu Dhabi conference, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources Oil, Adek projects robust investment drive for Nigeria's energy sector. Please join us for all the details after this timeout. We kick off the show with top news making the rounds in the global energy space this week. Oil prices were up more than $3 a barrel in Asian trade at the start of the week, as military clashes between Israel and the Palestinian Islamist group Hamas deepened political uncertainty across the Middle East and raised concerns about supplies. Brent crude rose $3.10 to $87.68 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude was at $86.05 a barrel, up $3.26. Both benchmarks had jumped more than $4 a barrel earlier before easing slightly. Bahrain, Iraq, Kuwait, Oman, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates have reaffirmed their commitments to collective and individual voluntary adjustments to oil production. The oil ministers of the 6 countries met on the sidelines of the UN MENA Climate Week event in Riyadh on Sunday. They reiterated their willingness of the Declaration of Cooperation countries to take additional measures at any time in their continued efforts to supply market stability, building on the strong cohesion of the OPEC+. Energy experts from around the world met in the United Arab Emirates for the 2023 Abu Dhabi International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference, ADEPEC. The event was an opportunity to explore market trends, source solutions, and conduct businesses across the industry. In a chart, Group CEO of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited, Mr. Kyari spoke on the reinvention of a national oil company strategic partnerships for advanced decarbonization. The conversation focused on the importance of balancing energy production with environmental sustainability. Kyari spoke about the future of energy and Nigeria's position as a leader in the industry.
Kyari highlighted the importance of maximizing and managing Nigeria's vast oil and gas resources in a sustainable manner to ensure the country remains relevant in the global energy market, while pointing out that NNPC Limited has made significant strides in responsible exploration and production.
By 2080, we are losing money. An $80 billion company should never lose money. But we are losing money. And today, we are making money far beyond expectation. Perhaps many of the things that were done in the company in terms of the right investment, right processes, the right people, and the right mindsets have brought us to a position where we can easily say today that this company is making money. Is it making enough money? No. Because the level of growth that we have seen, yes, distractions are there always, but we know that this is not the level where an $80 billion company should be. So we know we're going. We know this company will pay more dividends to its shareholders, but more than anything, this company will guarantee energy security for our country.
The group CEO also mentioned that NNPC Limited is open to international investment and building strong partnerships with companies overseas. He noted that these efforts, combined with the continued exploration of renewable energy sources, will enable Nigeria to take the lead in Africa's energy industry.
There are very new opportunities in that. Today, we have small-scale LNG projects that we are supporting and we are promoting, at least 2 in sight, and others are talking to us. And we're also reviving certain other projects that we have actually practically abandoned because it was really not lack of gas that stopped us, it's lack of will. And I've seen this will today. That means that we're bringing back substantial capacity in Nigeria to supply gas to the market, dragging in new investors, new partners of global capacity. And because our country has changed, very, very substantially, we're not in Nigeria that people talk about in the media. It is not. It is a very, very robust middle class expanding, a very conscious leadership that we have, which is focused on delivering value to its people and also delivering energy to the world. And that combination is visible, and that's why very global partners are talking to us today around how can we work with you, how can we build the gas, how can we put our money into your country. And all this are product of reform, and that reform supported by leadership.
The Energy Talk platform at Adek 2023 conference and exhibition provided an opportunity for NNPC Limited to showcase the company's dedication to strategic partnerships, decarbonization efforts, and its transformation into a leading national oil company, while also demonstrating that the company is poised to deliver value to its shareholders, ensure energy security, and expresses optimism about Nigeria's energy future.
On the sidelines of the just concluded Adek 2023, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources Oil, Adek canvassed a robust investment drive for Nigeria's energy sector to boost its daily oil production by 2 million barrels. He made his projections known in a chat with Bloomberg's Yusuf Gamal Eldin.
What is your read on the supply-demand balance? And would you say that OPEC Plus needs to do more by the first quarter of next year in terms of pulling oil out of the market?
Well, I don't want to be preemptive. I don't want to preempt what OPEC will do. Or we're having our OPEC meeting by sometime around the 24th, 25th of November in Vienna. And in that meeting, we'll be able to review what has happened, and then we can take a collective decision. It would be wrong for me here to now, take a position or suggest a position, that will not be OPEC's position. But for now, as a country, we are more interested in seeing how we can sustain our ongoing efforts to ramp up production as a country. Nigeria, we used to produce over 2 million barrels, a day. But in the last few months or few years, we've had security problems that have to do with pipeline vandalization and oil thefts. Based on that, we've not been able to meet our own production quota given to us by OPEC.
Okay.
So at the new government that came into place maybe about 4 months ago, we are already doing that.
So what kind of price would you say is the right one for Nigeria?
Well, the best price is the right one for Nigeria.
Which is?
Where the higher the price, the better for Nigeria.
So is
that translates to more money for Nigeria.
$95?
Well, as I said, the higher the price, the better for us.
I get
because,
that,
Nigeria.
But when you sit down in the meetings, are you going to be talking about a specific price? Are you going to be saying, hey, we want to, okay, how about a range, 90 to 95, 90 to $100 a barrel?
No. I don't think that it would be right for us to be preempting what the price may be. A lot of factors, are taken into consideration.
Yeah, but
when pricing comes. It's also a question of demand and supply. And OPEC was formed for a reason, as a pressure group. And as a member of OPEC since 1970s, we're interested in seeing how we can, hold on to those values, that we subscribe to when, we're joining OPEC from the beginning.
Nigeria said it's trying to revive production to 1.6 million barrels per day. I know you're making quite a bit of progress on that front. Where are you getting the resources from, both in terms of talent and capital, to get towards that?
You see, right now, Nigeria can produce up to 2 million barrels. I tell you, I'll give you an example. In 2020, during the COVID, without doing anything, Nigeria increased production to over 2 million barrels. Why? Because those pipeline vandals went to sleep because there was no market for them. Those oil thieves went to sleep because there was no market for them. So we produce without doing anything, up to 2.something million barrels. As of today, we have capacity to produce over 2 million barrels. What we're doing is to see how we can resolve the security problem so that we can produce, over 2 million barrels, a day.
The 2023 Abu Dhabi International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference was marked with lots of activities on the sidelines, including one-on-one discussions with participants. At one of the sessions, NNPC Limited's Executive Vice President Upstream, Mrs. Orishemeyiwa Eyesan, delved into the transformative journey of NNPC Limited, its strategic move towards decarbonization, energy transition, and the company's upcoming initial public offering, amongst other gasification projects of the company.
Questions on the one-on-one session at the Energy Talk bordered on the roadmap for the new focus of Africa's largest oil company, NNPC Limited. Mrs. Orishemeyiwa Eyesan, Executive Vice President Upstream, laid emphasis on the company's commitment to becoming an international oil company strategically aligned with global standards.
We are reassessing our assets, and we will be coming, to the market with very profitable assets and assets that we feel we do not require or will be a drag to our bottom line. We will dispose of those assets. So restructuring the upstream is critical. Now, in the energy transition, we've always said, and we will not stop saying, gas is our transition fuel. The whole world needs gas today, and we are sitting on huge gas resources. So what we are doing today is looking for investors to join us in our march to the gas revolution. Nigeria as a country has announced the decade of gas, and I know critics will say, well, we've heard this announcement, but I can assure you that today we are fully deploying our resources to unlock the gas opportunities we have.
She also used the opportunity to highlight the company's new drive, which borders on profitability, energy transition, and sustainability. She highlighted NNPC Limited's drive towards attracting investments and the move to go public.
The strategy for us to go public, we haven't finalized with our board and the shareholders. We may decide to go the big bang approach, or we may decide to go in a modularized form. So, like I said, we are getting a lot of inquiries, and I think that's very, very encouraging for us. And there are a lot of people who want to partner with Nigeria today, who want to partner with NNPCL today. People are showing interest to take equity in our assets. People are showing interest to partner with us in the gas business, as well as even in the refining business as well.
On Nigeria's gasification projects, Orishemeyiwa Eyesan reiterated the company's commitment to harness Nigeria's enormous gas potentials to enable Nigeria and Africa meet up with the emerging energy transition needs. The dialogue with the EVP underscores the commitment of NNPC Limited to chart a course for sustainable energy future for Nigeria and Africa.
You're watching Energy and You. There is a goal to achieve carbon neutrality, even as additional efforts are needed to reach net zero in the near future. We bring you a feature of commitments to sustainability as national oil companies and international oil companies commit to decarbonization and energy sustainability.
We are committed to connecting the world of energy, hosting an inclusive platform that sparks collaboration and innovation, helping decarbonize quicker and creating the future of energy faster.
The world needs fewer emissions and enough reliable, affordable energy for people to power their lives. It cannot be one or the other. So, at Shell, we are working to become a net zero emissions energy business by 2050, while we continue to deliver the energy that the world needs.
We promise to leverage our deep understanding of fossil fuels as a stepping stone, propelling us toward cutting-edge decarbonization technologies and strategies.
At Aramco, we believe that energy security and sustainability can coexist. We remain committed to helping supply the world's growing energy needs as we also expand our effort to develop lower carbon solutions that will provide future generations with cleaner and more sustainable energy.
We at the NNPC Limited are taking concrete steps alongside our partners to reduce our carbon footprints while providing energy for today and energy for tomorrow.
UNOC is dedicated to a dual-track approach, enhancing the efficiency of our current infrastructure while driving momentum towards greener energy alternatives.
As IMPEC is committed to net zero by 2050 and stable supply of energy to Japan and Asian countries, we proactively pursue both clean energy projects with CCS and new energy solutions such as hydrogen and ammonia in cooperation with like-minded companies such as Adek.
Up next is an update on the war on crude oil theft by NNPC Limited.
Across the Niger Delta, the war on crude oil theft is on, and the industry-wide security collaboration continues to record remarkable progress. In the past week, Tantita Security Services discovered a vandalized wellhead offshore in Warri Delta State. The evidence of what takes place here is left behind. Oil gushing into the sea, a danger to aquatic life. The security company received intelligence that foreign ships steal crude oil from this location to sell in neighboring countries. Between the 30th and 6th of October, 128 incidences were recorded. Over 10 cases of vandalism were discovered this week alone, on pipes and oil wellheads. Still, in Delta State, attempts are being made here to seal the leakage. In River State, the story is the same. A vandalized wellhead is under repair. Vandalized pipes were discovered across several locations, including Bayelsa State.
This is the loading point of the truck that was intercepted this morning by Tantita Operative. This point has been trailed for the past 3 days, so we acted on intelligence report.
17 illegal connections were also uncovered in Egorobiri Creek in Akokotoro in River State. In Egbema in Imo State, on a farm, a vandalized pipeline with a valve attached is underneath this pool of crude oil. In Yokri and Tori in Delta State to Ohaji Egbema in Imo State, several illegal connections robbing the nation of its production quota were uncovered. The onslaught on illegal refineries continue. 27 were destroyed in the past week across the Niger Delta. Here, oil is seen gushing out of a storage tank used for refining crude. In Ajatito and Obodo Madino in Delta State, to Odoha and Bukuma in River State, all the way to Bayelsa State, illegal refining businesses were destroyed and sacks of stolen crude oil confiscated. In Onosi in River State, Bayelsa and Ohaji Egbema in Imo State, several cases of oil spills were reported. Several storage sites for stolen crude oil were uncovered, some in makeshift warehouses, jerrycans, and others in living rooms. In Bayelsa, Rivers, and Delta State, several vehicles conveying stolen crude oil were apprehended, while 49 wooden boats containing stolen crude oil and illegally refined products were seized and their content confiscated. 11 vessel AIS infractions were flagged and escalated to the Navy between the 30th of September to the 6th of October 2023. 12 of these incidents took place in the deep blue water, 37 in the western region, 25 in the central region, and 54 in Nigeria's eastern region. For NNPC Limited, there is no backing down on the war on crude oil theft until the menace is eradicated for good.
NNPC Retail Limited, a subsidiary of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, on Thursday, October 5, marked its 2023 Customer Service Week to commemorate the Global Customer Service Week. Globally, the week is set aside to celebrate the importance of customer service and the people who serve and support customers daily. At NNPC Retail, the day was used to honor and appreciate its customers for their constant patronage over the years.
To fulfill its mandate of providing quality energy services to the public, NNPC Retail Limited set out to celebrate its loyal customers with a show of appreciation and gifts. The event, which took place in Abuja, had in attendance the management and staff of the company. Speaking at the celebration, its managing director, Mr. Herb Stockman, emphasized the company's commitment to diligently always serve Nigerians.
NNPC Retail is all about customers. Yeah, we are the customer-facing business from NNPC. Yeah, so this is where the customers recognize NNPC as a good company. Yeah, where they get quality fuel, they get quality pumps, and they get quality service. The customer is central to what we do.
NNPC Retail customers expressed their appreciation of the company's integrity and excellent quality service. It was indeed a season of rewards, as all customers who visited the station received complimentary gifts during the celebration week.
I say it feels good to come here, because the meters are always accurate.
Excellent,
so
excellent.
No matter the distance we drive down, so we can get what we are paying for.
You hardly hear that there's no fuel in this station. So they have fuel all the time. So that is the main reason why you see I always come here. I love coming here to buy fuel.
Excellent. So, NNPC Retail Limited is a downstream oil and gas company of NNPC Limited dedicated to delivering premium petroleum products and related services to every corner of the country through its mega and affiliate stations.
The 2023 Abu Dhabi International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference Adek lasted 4 days. The event brought together energy experts from around the world to explore market trends, source solutions, and conduct businesses across the industry's full value chain. Many exhibiting countries, NOCs, IOCs, and IECs had an opportunity to showcase their potentials to investors and interested parties alike. NNPC Limited was not left out. Here are sights and sounds from the Adek 2023. And that's where we draw the curtains on the show this week. Keep a date with us again next week. But for now, you can catch up on all other episodes of the program by scanning the QR code on your screen now. You can also visit us on all our social media handles and follow us for updates on the activities of NNPC Limited. Thank you for watching. I'm Augusta Igumbo. Bye for now.